gonna be the same thing next week. We can't get there without Wake Forest next week. Wake Forest can't get there without beating Wake Forest. So I mean, of course, it's in the back of your head, but we're worried about just going 1 every week. It's our biggest thing.
Jeremiah?
Hey Jordan, I asked Joe this months ago, but from your perspective, what happened on that touchdown pass? Like, what did you feel? Like, what did you see unfold on the play?
Man, that's a play we've been repping for a while, and I seen the zero look, so I just got into my route faster, and I just knew Gio was we've hit that route so many times in practice, so when he called it, I just knew I just got to get out my break, just gonna make a play, and I trusted my O-line, trusted Gio. I know he's gonna put the ball exactly where it needed to be, and like I said, that's a trust thing. Like he threw it before I even got out the break, that's nothing but trust and repetition. So a lot of praise for Gio. He's battling a lot of stuff, man. Gio is a fighter, man. Like he's battling a lot. A lot of people on his head, and he's tuning all that stuff out, man. Gio's a ball player. I have nothing but respect and love for him.
Jeremiah?
Yeah, Jordan, you talked about the trust of Gio, going off that last question. One thing that he said on top of that was, he said maybe in the season opener or in the season, maybe he doesn't, kind of throw it, like as you get off the break and things like that. I know, obviously, in training camp, you guys were kind of good in connection, but how have you seen that grow, to this point? And do you feel like Gio's more comfortable with you, more confident with you, I guess, in games at this point?
I mean, everybody says practice hard, make the games easy. You can't do anything to make practice feel like a game. You got to get those game reps. That's why it's so important to have experienced players and stuff like that. Having those game reps are important. So we talk about chemistry. I feel like it's the same. Like this is our fifth game or not fifth, seventh, ninth game. Yeah, like we're just getting started, man. Like the chemistry that me and him can really have is like untouched. Like it can just gonna keep building time with time.
Grant?
Hey Jordan, speaking of from Kobe, this is his fourth straight game he's had 50 plus yards.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about him, the work he's put over the last few weeks, and then also how does he complement you and make your job easier so the ball can get to you a lot quicker and easier from Gio?
It's not even the work he's put in the last few weeks. It's the work he's put in for years, man. Kobe's a resilient guy. He's battled with so many injuries, overcome a lot of stuff, and that's another guy I have nothing but respect for. Growing up, like ever since I was getting recruited by Carolina, Kobe's been here, so that's always been a guy that I've looked up to. Him, JJ, people like that, like those two have always been here, and just being able to really this year actually really share the field with Kobe is just a blessing, man. And he's so smart. Like I know if I don't know anything, I can ask Kobe. If I need help, I can go to Kobe. He's the vet in the room, So I know if I need anything, I can always turn to Kobe. And Kobe's a ball player. We knew that from day one. Kobe's gonna make plays. You get the ball in Kobe's hands, he's gonna do what he does. And like I said, nothing but love and respect for Kobe.
Brian?
Jordan, how much frustration was there at halftime or during that first half? I think you guys had 47 yards. What's happening on the sidelines there? What's happening in your receiver group or with Gio when you just can't get anything going? Like over 5 on third down.
I mean, you just gotta stay calm. Like K-House said, we're gonna trust them. They're gonna trust us. We knew they were gonna struggle to move the ball in our defense. Like I say every week, I feel like we have a top defense in the country, and I know if we're slow, defense is gonna be clicking regardless. So I mean, it's just a matter of just keep trusting it, trusting the process, and staying true to our fundamentals and just doing what we gotta do.
Okay.
Jordan, season high in penalties, and I know you had two, not one. You
Yeah.
blame on you, but what was
Nah,
kind of the reason for some of those penalties tonight for all across the board for you guys?
Man, just all we can just lack of attention to details. That's really all it is. Especially for me, just can't I jumped off sides and I got a holding call. Just gotta get my hands inside and really just lock in on the ball. So that's two things I can't do, and just gotta move on from it. Just make sure I don't make those same mistakes again.
Adam?
Shipp, what makes you say that Gio's a fighter?
Man, like the way he carries himself, Gio battles a lot of stuff. Gio got in a car accident, played the same week. Like there's stuff that people don't know that Gio's going through, and he has stuff on his plate, So I mean, Gio's a fighter, man. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and he just doesn't pay it no mind. He's just moving on to the next play, and like I said, I got nothing but respect for him. The way he carries himself, the way he's a leader of the offense, just everything he does, just high respect for him.
And I mean, you maybe say that too because some of the criticism
Yeah,
is
for
out
sure,
there.
of course. You see it, one bad game, they acting like it's the worst quarterback of all time. Not everybody's gonna play their best game. Like I said, today I had 2 penalties. I dropped a wide open ball versus UCF. It could have easily flipped the switch and that been on me. And I know he would pick me up the same way we picked him up. So it's not we all make mistakes, and he owns up to them all. If he misses a throw, hey, that's on me. I missed that. The goal ball he sailed to the sideline, he came to Kobe and said, hey, that's on me. And just the ball sailed, and we were all just hey, mistakes happen next play. We're able to go get the win. So, like I said, just things like that. He's gonna own up to everything, and that's just not a lot of people really truly do that. So, just nothing but respect for him.
No.
You mentioned you feel like this is one of the best defenses in the country.
Yeah.
Playing on the other side of them, where do you feel like the defensive ends with Tyler coming and rushing on the outside of Melkar, where do you feel like they rank? I know obviously best in the country as a whole, but where do you feel like the defensive ends sort of come in that?
Hey, 40 on the field, 1 in my heart. 9 on the field, 1 in my heart. That's all that matters to me. Them boys balling, and they got on Carolina Blue, so they're number 1 for me. I don't care who's out there. I don't really care about everybody else. I just know our boys are doing what they got to do, and it's not just them. Like they're Leroy's adding pressure to get them to roll out the pocket, and they're making the sacks. They're working on their moves. Tyler's been working so hard. Melly's been working so hard, and it feels good to see them boys get the the glory for it.
Shelby?
Curious just with what you saw from, Davion Goss, obviously. He
Love it.
Oh, yeah, there you go, there you go. And just what, kind of been a little bit quiet recently, I guess, what did that mean to you and the team just to see him come up so huge on that first drive recently?
Man, football to the side, Bullet, that's my brother, man. That's one of my closest friends, in this world. Like, me and Bullet, that's my dog right there. So just seeing him be able just to, make those plays. I tell him every time I know he gets the ball, I'm expecting him to jump over somebody. He's been doing it since freshman year. So I just know, it just feels good to see him doing his thing, man. Like I said, Bullet, that's my brother, man. It goes so much deeper than football with Bullet, and it's just to see him make those plays, and we all know he can do it. It's refreshing, It's just I'm just happy to see my brother go out there and perform.
Why are you two so close?
To be honest, I don't know. Just kind of clicked. We locked in. It's my dog. It's not like something that happened that made us closer, or something shared experience or nothing like that. We both close. A lot of talk of Chaminade versus my high school. A lot of that too. A lot of competitiveness between us two. And we push each other in the weight room, push each other during the runs. Everything we do, we're always pushing each other. And I really feel like that's what did it, competition. I feel like competition is where we're playing a game against each other, live in the same apartment. It's stuff like that. It's just brings us all together,
Perfect. Good stuff. Thanks so much, Jordan.